very quiet today. Let's try that. All right. Oh, there's the wagon.
Yeah, I was just coming in to say, what did Tex need? What did the Reds need?
It's mostly just gonna be shitposting today.
Is it working now?
Okay.
I can hear you. You're kind of quiet, but yeah, I can hear you.
Hey, Shiny. Hey, Tescus.
Hello.
Anyway, I'm gonna go back to sleep. If it's just gonna be shit posting.
It's alright, Dragon.
Night night.
I had a thought when waking up.
There we go. Fucking finally.
Silent Voice.
You know how orc shit just works, right? Like it's got the bits, but they're not. It's not together.
It works. It works because the orcs believe it works, and it's a block
Exactly.
metal in the shape of a gun. Yes, I know.
Yeah, exactly. Now imagine that coupled with Skaven ideas.
There's no
Imagine
room
that
for
coupled with
light.
Skaven ideas. Imagine they get like 6 of the Necron Gauss rifles, take the barrels, attach it to the rotary mechanism, and they make this like fucking laser minigun that for some reason works because orc.
Hey, Grave, guess what? You don't need orc tech to do that. You just need a slightly insane tech priest, otherwise known as me.
Or Candy.
I thought the Imperium didn't know how to make Necron shit work.
Tuscus does.
Yeah,
considering he spent his entire time as a mechanicus adept learning specifically about the principles behind the stuff.
And also, Candy has learned how to kind of work with Necrodermis.
I mean, Tuscus literally managed to fuse a hell gun and a Gauss flare. So
time to begin again.
Yes, it is time to begin again, man. Thing.
Indeed.
Oh boy. Klaus is going to be getting you to make my Necron shovel at some point.
With your eyes shut.
Necron shovel.
Look at the bloody green tip.
Phrasing.
Okay, so the stars. Listen to these concepts truly. Tex, what the fuck are you talking about?
He's had a lot of stress from having to apply to like 5 different things.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Applications for college, applications for scholarships, application for a second job.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
This is Schizo posting of the week.
Right.
Yeah, he's not exactly had a good time so far.
Well, shit. Let's begin then, I guess.
So, everyone.
I might like dip for like 5 minutes to go grab some food.
You're fine, hon.
I put some cheese bagels in the microwave earlier.
Oh, right. Tex fixed up my sheet.
Oh, sweet.
So I get to show it on stream.
You bastards are going to ooh and ah. Alright. Whatever you say, boss rat.
Alright. Or I swear to tonk.
Or I swear to tonk. Whatever you say, boss rat.
I'm going to skin your feet.
Yes.
I don't have...
How to make an entrance. Tonk. Prepare for orbital insertion.
No.
Prepare for tonk and fall.
Prepare for tonk fall. Tonk doesn't usually need to insert somewhere. He just kind of appears.
Yeah, he just... especially if there's speedweed.
Yeah, anywhere there's speedweed and the tonk will arrive.
Can you have this, by the way? Oh, God. Woo!
Oh, God. This sounds weird.
Oh, Gunter's final product. Hell yeah.
Nice.
Gunter's finally finished. Looks good.
Oh, hell yeah. That looks amazing, man.
I like the bluing on the barrel. That's cool.
I like the bluing as well.
Yeah, since they get so fucking hot, the metal would galvanize, which causes the fluid tinting effect on blowtorches and stuff.
So thoughts on the sheet? It looks a lot better. It actually looks organized and well made.
Cool.
Like it wasn't thrown together by someone who had no idea what they're doing.
Ooh.
Gaze upon what I do, you can see what I got.
Oh god.
Oh, when I got it for what price? In order. Oh, cool. Oh, good God.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Candy's grave. Candy has literally the most amount of XP any character has been has had put into them in the entire game. Like, I think the only ones who would beat her out are like Throckmortius, maybe.
Okay,
Sure.
so I realized recently that I never did like the in sheet thing to help keep track of advancements. I never did that because I kept forgetting and I just memorized it all.
Oh, yeah.
Like I kept XP totals in my head all the time. Like I just did math and always remembered like, oh, this much XP went to this and all that.
Slag was given the same amount of XP as Candy, but Candy never actually did the in-sheet thing for advancements. I know for a fact Candy's missing shit on their sheet.
Oh.
But I have no idea what.
Yeah.
I am sorry, but we will eventually figure that all out.
I knew there was a part I was missing on mine. It's like some intelligence.
Alright, Capture, we've had our differences in the past, but enter symbol S. I'm pretty sure I got this one right. What the fuck?
Candy and Slag Jr. have the most XP at 13,000. No, I don't mean 1,300, you fucking bitch asses. I mean 13,000, because that's how it's properly said. 1,300 is 1,300.
Yeah, 1,300 is 1,300. This is 13,000. There's an extra zero on there.
It is not 13,000.
Very little to everyone compared to Candy, but
1,300.
God, my brain is melting.
Slag Senior has 5,400. Skag has 660. 6,600. God, my brain is melting. Yeah, that's...
Yeah, we had Tex, you really did well fixing up the sheet.
Ask to leave.
Also, fun thing, we actually found some rules for amputation on what the least thing we all expected.
Uh-oh.
My horse. My horse ended up Haunts, the horse, the Wonder Horse, had ended up having rules on limb removal. Because
Chaos Speeds as a whole, or just Haunts?
Just Haunts.
Just Haunts.
Yes, because of the fact that because of Haunts' whole open up mouth spew of mechadendrites goes out. You know how I like my women.
It's funny because it's true. And I fucking hate Semi so goddamn much.
Does it have set rules for
Mira doesn't really have set rules for the apostles. They just do what you'd expect demons to be able to do. It's the exalted rule of chaos spawned them. Yep. It's just horrible mind-rending bullshit of stupidly high power levels. Steam user images smash all day long. My brain is committing to great for gore. I recognize her, but not the name. Fauquent. Am I my brother and I? That is a prostitute. Discussing Berserk. Okay then.
Wait, is that what you guys were discussing?
Yeah, we were. According to them, this was because they were discussing Berserk.
I know that. Like, me and Tex were discussing Berserk yesterday, but it was mostly because of a character thing.
Yeah, the apostles from Berserk, and the character for Clint was prostitute.
Yeah, we were discussing like how a character coming up it has the same personality as another character in Berserk. It's like a flower spirit.
Why does that sound familiar?
Childlike flower spirit thing.
Oh, you mean the annoying little thing that followed Guts around?
Yeah.
I don't remember its name, but I'm glad to see that Desert Storm has been keeping in shape. Yeah, Chich. That feels like a slur. I like it. No, Chich was in a cell, not Puck. Oh, Puck is a dumbass. Oh, okay. Apostles are much like Chaos spawned them. They're just absolutely bullshit. An absolute mind-raping bullshit. Yeah. Right. Puck is the annoying fucking fairy thing that got saved in a bar. I don't know what Chich is, but it sounds like a slur, and I like that.
It's like a very cute childlike spirit that's attached to like this flower.
Weird.
That Guts saved by killing a rat that was trying to eat the flower.
Weird. Go look it up real quick. Okay, alrighty.
The only reason I even brought that up is just because of the fact that we were just talking about that text and just reminded me for a moment. Much my tech priest drags is somewhat reductive, but blushing obliterator to bed. Indeed.
Oh, right. Chich. I remember that one now. Right, Chich was the one in the prison cell. They killed themselves to help Guts.
Give to Tia to annoy them. Hold on.
America's butthurt belt. Kind of both. Russia's butthurt belt. That's.
Hold on.
It's funny because it's accurate. Fuck, I hate Britain. From last session. Is that not safe for work, Tex? What do you think? Yeah.
Right, so you're screaming literal scream. Oh god.
My last week screaming, literally just screaming. The kind of screaming which can only result in torn vocal cords and shredded lungs. Screaming until there's nothing left to scream. The screaming wrought on by the situation and all it entails. Not funny rat screaming, not autistic screaming, just screaming. That's relatable. Reminder that I don't have immediate contact with over half of the table, and that what I tend to show during the game is saved for that session, and able to be posted over myself. Falls to you all to pass on what needs doing to its correct channel, especially to things specifically meant for Calypso, Xana, and Crave. Right, I've been doing my best to do that. I don't know if you've actually sent me anything since then. Go ahead, wear the chainmail boxer briefs. Chafe your balls. How about
Oh,
you chafe your balls,
God.
Dex?
That just looks painful in general.
Yeah. Tescus. Yes, Ratman. Way ahead of you. I'm sorry to hear that, Boss Rat. I doubt that's comfortable. Oh god, what is this? Honestly, Corner's pretty fucking tired of Nurgle to the point where he's not even angry. He's just fucking exhausted dealing with this happy bullshit cult. Yeah. Cat! This is the floof. Oh, that's a floofy floof.
there is only two brain cells in that cat's head.
And both of them revolve around floof.
Yes. Oh god, that's a video.
Oh.
Ow. Ow. That just blared in my ears.
I'm thinking weird cornet bug fucker actual psychers. Me who's bringing out the daemon-based abilities. Well, yes, but actually, no.
What did I? When did I even say that?
I don't know.
I'm thinking weird coordinate bug fucker actual psychers. That might have been in response to when we were discussing about gore mages.
Maybe.
Even corpses lays there. Tescus, Calypso, and Slag. Delicious. Finally, some good fucking food.
Ketchup, mayo, baked beans, ice cream.
Oh, God.
I'm.
Oh, right. I heard about that as well. Yeah, no. Fuck that.
Human corpse lays there. Tescus, Calypso, and Slag. Finally, some good fucking food. It's funny because despite Tescus still having access to real, actual food, he'd still rather eat human. People are just easier. That's Candy, the player at the bottom, purposefully walking into the no-go zone, knowing full well they're going to die via being fucked to death by an entire biker clan of rough, dominant biker girls. Yeah.
Yes!
Yeah.
That is definitely me.
Yeah, that's
Oh, yes. Imagine you find this in a dying soldier's wallet.
Imagine killing a dude, opening his wallet, and knowing that you will never be safe again.
Oh, dear Lord.
Me to literally hear everyone here. Here's your PhD in idiotics. I don't know how to fucking talk.
Mood.
My blood-brain barrier is wearing down as fast as my language skills.
You're telling me a gar licked this bread?
A North American freshwater fish of the family Lepistoididae. Yes. Yes, the mistype was on purpose. Very nice text.
Oh, God. What the fuck?
Bud Light!
Oh, I want to get the John Arbuckle!
Favorite! Oh. I think that's from Maxwell's video on Sekiro.
Oh, God.
Did he actually do one?
I don't think he did a video on Sekiro.
No, I'm pretty sure he did. Hold on.
Maybe?
I'm
Tech the rate.
almost certain he did.
He crafted a weapon out of trash that man things left. He used his intelligence to ambush his prey.
Oh yeah, he did. He did. Hold on.
Oh wait, he actually made a video on Sekiro.
Yeah, there you go. See? Quit looking up at the fuck-ass mad chain X wielding brick shithouse glaring down at them. Geez to meet you. 5 minutes later, not safe for work. The image didn't load.
It's one of the Skaven images that was posted the other day.
Oh, cool. He crafted a weapon out of trash that Man-Things left and used intelligence to ambush prey. Tech to rat. And the tables have turned. Now everyone else shall be distracted by the snitty. Ooh. Whoa. She's fucking
Oh,
built.
holy shit.
God damn, she's built. Like, Jesus Christ.
Holy fucking shit. That
All
is...
right then. That is
Happy
is-
Gas Noises time.
that is snitty I approve of.
Yes.
Although that is implying I don't approve of normal snitty. I do. I approve of all forms of snitty.
Indeed, I approve of all forms of snitty as well.
I'm gonna go get my I'm gonna go get my bagels. I'm hungry.
Alright, hon. Go get him. Wow. Text watching the Crusade stream because he can't respond as a DM bot text. You're fucking watching this from the fucking from the orbital space station. Fucking International Space Station. Reminder,
now-
you are all Man-Things.
I am now out of cheese.
Aww.
Yeah, I used the last of it to make the bagels. Please remember to post all things to their respective channels. Yes, Ratman.
I'm pretty sure Tescus is already on that.
Yeah, I've been the one to do most of that. Right, that one's snitty. There's that one. Me on my way to personally escort Samuel Tam to his afterlife. He doesn't even get to go to Nurgle's garden. That's funny.
Yeah.
I like that one, Boss Rat. That's good.
Just so you know, Tia wanted to be here, but she can't because the internet's starting to fight her.
Oh, damn. The DM himself literally coming down from on high, riding atop Tonk to perform an act in person. Oh, God.
Of course you are.
No.
Oh yeah, I got raided yesterday.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, it was like it was actually like 5 people who actually like talked and everything.
Oh, damn, that's new. No, Kane hates Skaven as he sees the war they caused, and thus the Skaven as a whole, especially those in the ship who participated in it, and having a direct hand in how and why his father is dead. Kane cannot kill Quit, thus he takes out his aggression in another way. Yeah.
Yes, by using escape.
He blames he blames the Skaven for his dad not coming back with the milk.
Yeah. Holy
Which
shit!
is accurate.
I'm actually close to building community.
Cool.
It's
I
one.
think
It's one of the
license
streaming
for that,
achievements.
Oh, okay. I've also done more work on Priestess. She's not actually a half bad psyker. She doesn't have any specific landlords, but she does have the normal Skaven ones. Or Pestilence, or Shadows of Eshin, none of the special ones of Boulder and Scryer, though to be honest, you probably don't want Pestilence. Quit might be able to learn the Eshin ones with the Gain Psychic Might, aka how the Sneaky Breaky Shadow Girl. Sneaky Breaky Chiboriki. God, I want a fucking Shreborek.
Oh god, no. I can actually make those.
Yeah,
I've
so
made
can
them
I.
multiple times, and they're fucking amazing.
I can make like 4 at once.
Like, I've made them multiple times. They just felt fucking good. No one else in my house likes them.
That's their fucking. Go check my updates on the game. Reminder: the table isn't a democracy; it's a schizocracy with the most schizophrenic rat is in charge.
I am very much aware.
Yeah, I'm used to that. My brain's kind of in a schizocracy for the last 2 days. Weeks.
That's a mood.
Years. Months.
Millennium? Causes
no,
fucking.
last lifetimes.
That seemed the worst survival tool ever made.
The issue with trying to fuck trying to fuck Gunter's
Okay, I gotta wait for this to load.
Dax, why are you talking about
Yeah.
the issues behind trying to fuck the different player characters you've made?
I mean, that's probably what it's gonna be.
The table is not a schizocracy.
Like, is he wrong though?
It
I
doesn't
don't
even
care
look.
if it's the worst weapon in the game. It's my weapon.
I don't know why. Like, that shovel just reminds me of the time they tried to make a sniper shield shovel in World War One.
Those actually aren't a bad idea.
Well, the problem was that it just became so
Made the
heavy.
snipers, well, yeah, it was so heavy.
It was so heavy because it needed to block a decent sized round, and most of the times it couldn't. It also needed a giant hole in the middle so you could poke your rifle and scope through. So it's really a good shovel.
Yep.
Why the fuck couldn't they just make it like a backpack shield thing?
I don't know. They tried to make it 2-in-1 to save on weight or something.
Weird.
Oh,
I mean,
God.
the legend you have to carry.
Tex on his way to single-handedly give Candy's Black Crusade streams 100 plus views.
Tescus is mood kindred with a fucking sentient cucumber.
Evil Candy,
What?
no more good vibes on Stardew stream Thursdays. Only bad ones. Mood kindred.
I'm from the IRS, and I've come to attack your...
Yeah.
Rude Kindred. Are you
Yeah.
a
That's
piece of shit too?
that's accurate. Yeah, no, yeah. No, I agree. I feel that. I fucking hate the IRS.
Oh, that's such a fucking mood.
You already know how much fucking money I'm making. You're already taking my taxes. I don't need to do my own taxes. You piece of shit.
Ow.
Apologies.
My head is already bounding after recovering from a panic attack, so.
Apologies.
You're fine,
Slam the
hun.
door in the face of all the IRS agents. I'll do more than slam a door in their face. I'll slam a fucking pump shot in their face. How about that?
Also, recent thing I recently found out. Why the fuck are the Black Knife Assassins so hot?
Because big lady with death knife.
True.
Yeah, it's kind of a recipe.
Wait, the what? What?
The Black
Elden
Knight
Ring.
Assassins from Elden Ring.
Oh.
They're big armored. They're an all-female order of assassins who are quite literally able to go invisible, can't be heard, and have knives able to kill God.
Yeah. And they're also Toru.
You know what would have been cool?
Hmm?
Is if once you get a black knife, it actually does like more damage to the demigods.
That'd actually be kind of cool.
Because they're all imbued with the Blade of Death.
So now streaming while watching what happened in the future RP Candy and I are doing.
Oh wow.
Oh wow, oh, you should.
Oh wow, that's not safe for work. God damn. Well, then again, it's Slanesh. That should have been
Yeah,
obvious.
looks like Slanesh.
I thought it was the
Wow.
come on, kiss already one. I thought it was the come on, kiss already. I
No,
thought it was that one. Not.
no kiss.
Oh dear lord. Funny thing is, I actually don't know where half the black knife assassins are.
Most of them are dead.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, most of them are dead.
This is
They're like
somewhere in the warp.
3, 4. There's just dead ass a moment during it. I shit you not. Somewhere in the warp. Will you just fucking kiss? Gods, just get a room and do it now, please. This barely fucking contained tension is killing me. Why does Slanesh have... Oh, wait. No, that makes sense. It's Jagatai Khan. He's literally Genghis Khan of 40k. That makes sense. Watching Candy get bridal carried all the way up to her room by the Obliterator the night after he's brought back. Yeah.
Yeah, this is Klaus watches her get carried off. Yeah, how do you like being carried?
I actually
It's
like
fucking
it.
nice, isn't it?
Candy's like 6'7", isn't she? She's fucking big. But she likes it when she is treated like she is not big.
I mean, she does enjoy when she's treated like she's big, but she also does enjoy being carried.
You get 3 guesses as to what they're doing up there. The first 2 don't count. Sex, sex, hardcore sex. Do I get a cookie? Do I get a cookie if the first 2 guesses are correct?
I mean, she did get face fucked, so.
Yeah. Oh! The
And plus
raunchiest of
3
lovemaking
integrating
mixed with
musicals
some
to
intense
have more
fucking
sex
of
then.
every hole. Yeah. There's sex, and then there's whatever the fuck those 2 are doing.
So close, but no cigar.
So close, but no cigar. God damn it. Yeah, well. It's actually really tender and sweet, as Candy can probably confirm. Well, good for them.
Yeah.
Reminder, Artorius the Abyss Walker, Melania Blade of Mikola, Slag Jr., Admiral's Claw, cripples who can and will kick your ass. I hope there's a DLC where we get to go back in time and see what Caleb looked like before it got bio-bombed. Because it'd probably be just like Texas fun playground of death. Meanwhile, in the warp, Slag sits on one leg, his right leg taking a knee. He's in the middle of the field, Tuscus and Hemantodon on his shoulders. An immense focused bulb has taken shape, lining up with the Reaper autocannon next to it, acting like a searchlight as the Obliterator scans across the sky, going back and forth, the light tracing against the rolling clouds of the sky. Immense focus graces his form, evident even without his face being there. Finally, he sees a figure far above come out of the cloud. The light connects, and the slide bolt on the immense cannon racks as the unforgettable sound in Slag's head begins playing, one he heard many times before, that familiar drowning whine of an air raid siren. The barrels begin spinning as his arm roars to life, doing everything he can to knock that figure out of the sky. Panning above, we see a winged woman position themselves into a dive bomb formation, smiling wildly as they weave between the veritable hellstorm of shells flying their way. Finally ending up with them closing the gap and grazing the much larger figure, digging deep into him with an immense chain axe. Unfolding herself, she lands gracefully, repping both axes. Slag recovers from the hit, slams his side back together, and charges, the sparring match continuing unabated. Fucking finally, these 2 are actually getting along. I'm
It's
so
something.
glad my therapy paid off. If it didn't, I was going to beat them.
So you did good.
I did a good. Yes. This is the payoff. Fucking finally. Thank God. That is literally all I wanted to happen. I'm happy.
'Cause I'm happy.
I will now begin my bitching. Alright, Tex,
Oh,
let's see what you got.
Alright, let's see. More of Tam's stuff.
I will begin with a correction. Cavalline Cloak, 1 kilogram, rare.
No, 1 kilogram. 1 kilogram.
Chameleon materials made up of mimic fibers that blend into the coloration of the wearer that blend the and the garb are choice for snipers. A character wearing a Cavalline Cloak gains plus 20 bonus to stealth tests if the wearer remains stationary, and ballistic skill tests to target them up. A minus 30. A minus 30?
That's insane.
A minus 30. Better question, how the fresh fuck do you modify artificer armor? Period! That shit is so put together, it's effectively done. No changes can be made to it. Whatever you want in there has to be part of it during creation, yeah.
Yeah, that is... Artificer Armor is like a masterpiece created, like, by him.
Artificer armor is the shit the Primarchs and the Emperor himself wore.
Yeah.
Literally no one else has it. The only people who do are like Dante, Marnius Calgar, the leader of the Space Wolves, and like 2 Chaos Space Marines.
Pretty much only like chapter masters and up get that shit.
Not even Chapter Masters.
Not even.
Only
Look at that.
Legion, only like Chapter Masters that have been around since the Legion days would have that. And even then, no, most of them don't. Artificer armor is literally the best armor. There is nothing better. The only thing better is Artificer Terminator armor. And nobody has that anymore.
Yeah.
Except for, like, the Grey Knights. But that's because they're fucking retarded.
Self-recover Artificer Dreadnought.
No.
Go read Robes of Torment.
Kill you. I really don't want to read the Robes of Torment. What the fuck is this? Armor and weapon upgrades. Robes of Torment. Any type of armor. Shrieking Soul. The Serenity special trinket emits piercing wails. Blah 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 blah. Builds to a heretic with Shrieking Soul ignores the effects of fatigue, stunning, and all critical damage, except for those that cause death, limb loss, or blindness. What? Though he still takes damage from being on fire, he can ignore all other penalties it would impose. That's bullshit. Each time the heretic kills an opponent, the gem consumes the victim's soul to a maximum containment of 6. Consumed soul energy can be released once per session in a full action, creating a psychic attack with a radius equal to 1d10 meters for each soul. All those not dedicated to Slaanesh within the shockwave must pass a hard minus 20 willpower test, or become stunned for 1d5 rounds and suffer 1d10 permanent willpower damage. Only a heretic with a mark of Slaanesh can use a Shrieking Soul. So that's pretty much an on-demand fuck over your team and literally everyone else on the battlefield button.
Yeah.
Great. And it makes you fucking annoyingly bullshit. This is the reason for why one of my not rules exist. There's so much bullshit in this fucking book for just ruining the fun for the entire rest of the party not aligned to Slaanesh, which fits Slaanesh, but also proves Slaanesh is just another cunt not worth following. All the gods have options that can fuck over other party members. Slanesh is obvious this via war gear. Nurgle is as well. If you're so ridden with plague, you just transmit them deliberately or accidentally. And how it's written, coordinates should have the possibility to butcher their own allies when frenzied, but we deliberately always ignore that rule. The Zinchians have the ability to cast spells frivolously and thus ruin entire campaigns via perils of the war. Not even mentioning how you can use other things against the party if you put literally any effort into it. If you act like an utter cunt and use these fucking things to the detriment of the party, well, that is in line with some aspects of chaos. It certainly fits how some aspects of chaos would act, true, but it's also a colossal dick move as a player itself. You might want to just go play a Skaven or a Beastman PC at that point and embrace being a shitty, horrible creature with little to no redeeming qualities. Now remember what Tam had. He has almost literally everything on the Slanesh equipment tables, including the Robes of Torment, Rapturous Standard, and Pendant of Slanesh.
I don't even remember him getting half that shit.
Yeah.
The guy really abused the system.
Yeah. Which I haven't shown due to the fact they're bullshit, but not party harming bullshit. Ah, they are all open.
Look at those rarities, oh god. Extremely rare, rare, near unique, extremely rare.
Okay. So that fits a bit.
Keep in mind,
Most
how
of these would be hard to get a hold of, so that makes sense.
keeping in mind that one of the main things is
I
that
don't know
with the
how
original acquisition system, legitimately, if you failed a test, you could just expend a single infamy point to just get it anyways.
What happens when you lose Infamy in base game Black Crusade? Or run out? Do you just die or nothing?
If you lose it all,
Yeah.
well, nothing really unless you're dying.
Seriously?
Yeah. As far as I know, I'm not entirely sure, because the only other person who's lost a huge amount of infamy was the original captain, and she burnt it all trying to save herself from death.
Do note as well, according to Black Crusade itself, at least for PCs, Slanesh isn't really speed, it's fellowship. Most of the social skills and followers, the mark, the chosen characteristics, the skills of Slanesh gets, as well as most of their talents prove this. They do have shit like the talent that lets you dodge twice per turn and have better initiative, but that's a side thing comparatively. Agility, dodge, and some relevant talents are all undivided meanwhile. You know what you do if you want something an opposing god has for your build? You suck it the fuck up and pay the higher cost. It's only a bit more XP, boo-hoo. I bought Step Aside on Skag due to the fact he could use extra parries, saving up and then paying a much higher cost without bitching and moaning about how parrying twice with a shield the size of a door isn't Slaneshi, or the counterattack should be Cornate as it only runs off of parrying, and this is a progressive playstyle staple instead of undivided. And Candy can really tell you by how powerful followers can be. Normally, only Slanesh gets them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, I've
Like,
seen how effective they can be.
Her Skitari are effectively followers, but they're buffed up without having to pay the quite horrendous
The bullshit
costs.
fellowship cost of Slanesh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And talking is very powerful. Yeah. Talking is always powerful.
Mm-hmm. I mean, given the fact that Candy apparently has a plus 40 to basically any tests involving any character. I'm actually not joking.
Okay then.
I apparently have a plus 40 for most like talking tests to any follower of Chaos.
Well, goddamn. And they're elite followers. What Fido is, what Gunter is. No, it's only to that. It's only that to Chaos. Yeah. That's still like.
Mm-hmm. But I also
really
apparently
strong.
have like ridiculous intimidation without realizing it.
Oh, gee! You don't think the giant woman covered in brass with an arm made of a plasma gun isn't intimidating?
And a mechadendrite that looks like her spine got ripped out and had a pair of rusty scissors attached to it.
Also that. Yeah. No fucking wonder she's got a bonus to intimidation.
Most of it actually comes from the mark. The Xenos and Heretics, it's a
Heretics
plus
is
30 to
30 plus
intimidation.
intimidate only. Huh. Also,
Yes.
the Wreath and Chaos and the Mark.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Wait, no.
Oh yeah, there's some bonus intimidation for my Corn Claw, and then I also get some interrogation from both the Corn Claw and the Medical Mechadendrite, which I find funny.
I wonder what would happen.
Also, we ended up dropping the levitation mutation
Yeah.
because legitimately I got that, then immediately like a session or two later I got my wings. Yeah, honestly,
Candy can see my original point.
yeah, no, I do see your point. Candy she really needs to be shelved. But there's also the problem of there's benefits to having a PC or actual player being in
Very
charge.
straightened everything out and made it clear, yeah. But not now.
Mm-hmm. Like eventually, like she's definitely going to be more or less shelved when finally the immortality thing comes around. But it's more or less just going to be her changing up how she plays.
If Teska survives to that point, I will be fucking amazed. Candy will eventually get the slag treatment. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like, legitimately, I am actually still surprised that Candy has made it this far. Just mostly because I've been doing my best to play smart.
Yeah. I'm not surprised. You play smart, text like smart people. And he also likes Candy. Provided she doesn't get hit with an entire 8-meter shell.
Entirely possible with the coming session.
Oh, yeah, because of the hill.
The hill, and also eventually attacking the Imperials in the train.
Yeah. Hello, Tigger.
Also, I might be able to pull some interesting help for the forts and the train.
Oh.
If Tex really does want me to go through with one of our ideas soon.
Oh boy.
This is an idea that is like 2 years in the making. No joke.
Where the biggest guns are. Oh, and you're probably gonna get to go through with it.
We actually were talking about it recently, just because we're discussing how it should be done. Considering we're going to need a decent sacrifice and some human flesh, and throw someone out in the cold.
I mean, Tuscus doesn't feel cold anymore, so you know you can.
Well, no. It's a very special ritual. That's I'm gonna make something using human who mind. He's gonna get Thanos snaps. No, it's female only.
Oh, right, making a Wendigo.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, the giant cannon shoots at you. I parry.
No.
Okay, roll with mega disadvantage. That one.
The Wingussy.
Oh, the
Die.
fuck?
The Wendigossy. Also, Grave. I really think I'm gonna be completely honest. I think if anyone tries to parry a gunshot in Texas game, he's just going to say, no, you die.
Surprisingly, there is actually a skill to let you do that.
There's actually a rule for that.
Yes.
There's a rule where certain things of a certain size are flat out unparryable.
Yeah, indeed. No, there is a skill, or not a skill, but a talent.
It's only for primitive thrown weapons, not bullets.
Oh, okay. I just remember there's like some weird.
Hand-axes, spears and shit.
I just remember there being like some weird talent in the books whenever I was looking through them. That's like, oh, you could parry a gunshot or some shit like that.
I'm talking like, yes, this shell is bigger than you are. I hold my shovel out in front of me, and I overload the power generator.
Oh no.
You are going to die.
Yeah.
It just slices the thing in half. Like, not
Big
gonna
brave.
happen. Never gonna happen. But it's funny to talk about.
Yeah.
It's funny to think about, at least.
Exactly.
Just pull some anime level bullshit.
The result of that happening would most likely be a premature ignition of the propellant and explosive material inside.
I do have my rules, remember. Indeed.
Where there's things you can't parry, and
Yep.
things you can parry, and things that will piss the rat man off. There's even some stuff you can't dodge.
Yeah.
You just die. Because you are cringe, man thing. Don't be there or die. Yeah.
Oh god, now I'm just remembering one of the early sessions in this campaign.
Oh god.
Where Road ended up disappearing for like 2 months.
Oh god.
Like something came up and Road disappeared for like 2 months. So we took over doing sessions, and the first one who ended up doing one was the original captain.
Oh, cool.
And we did like a raid on some Imperial ships.
Sweet.
And
I should also mention Tam abused the drug system as well, making great use of them spread out enough as to never get addicted. I, meanwhile, have changed their shit base rules in this regard to more accurately mimic Fallout and reflect real life. Even one use is enough to get hooked, just like in the real world, Jimbo. Yeah, drugs are bad, kids. Don't
They
get
meant
high.
Saneshi.
Don't,
Any drug should be an instant addiction.
yeah.
don't get high.
But I haven't used it. No, what alignment are you? Lanesh? Exactly.
No.
Laneshi, and you don't want to get addicted to
I
drugs.
should also mention
Never
if you
use
abuse
drugs.
things I offer or which the party had due to things outside my hands, I will not hesitate to just remove them from the equation. Abused systems or tricks get removed. That includes many things kept as fun stuff, and gifts. That's why I offered Crub as an alternative to just abusing the position of the party in the fleet to get shit or positions. That's why only Candy is the captain. Everyone else has to earn their spot in the fleet, starting from the bottom. Candy can't just elevate the others due to the fact they're in-character friends and out-of-character fellow party members. They may be admiral, but her word isn't absolute, and it's a big fleet with a lot of people to keep happy. Annoy some by removing their boss and elevating some jackass they've never heard of to the top, and there will be riots. That's why Xana plays nurse to Simeon, why the Red Cross apothecary marine, and why Tuscus doesn't even have a lab. He has a workbench in Slag's old closet and has to scavenge for part like a fucking hive ganger. Only Candy and Slag are at the very top, and those two had to earn that spot. Slag did the impossible and united around 150 warbands under one banner. That is 150 warbands with different cultures, different doctrines, different gods, different ideologies. The most powerful and widespread being the original Renegades. Slag just took it over and expanded it into what it is today. Yeah. Also, that's not a joke. Tuscus is quite literally working in a closet.
Yeah, Candy does wish that she could give him an actual lab, but
He enjoys his closet lab. Leave him alone.
Okay, well, maybe expand the closet lab just a little bit.
It's big enough to fit an obliterator. It's fine.
that
It's not
closet's probably going to get expanded anyways.
It's a walk-in closet. Slag has 140 in case you're wondering how Slag rules, well, Candy has 109 out of 100, 3 on natural int on a flat tech use test, including gear. Oh god. Pardon.
You're fine.
It's a 119 out of 100 on flat tests if the MIU comes into play, so not guaranteed anymore if we include the difficult tests.
Still, it's a very high chance.
Slag has a 140 out of 100, 7 on natural strength on a flat command check. Welcome to why he can rule the renegades as he does. Yeah.
I mean, that's fair. Besides, I don't think I'm ever going to be playing anyone to get high enough to get anywhere anyway. I am quite fine being a low
Oh,
rank
it's very high of a test, Candy, as it should be. I think the only time I'm going to get remotely close to playing anyone in a high position of power is if Tescus somehow magically survives throughout the entire session, because then he'll end up as a, well, Tex knows, and so does Candy.
Eh.
I don't remember the right words to describe it, but yeah.
Like, abusing systems, I will only do it for comedy. Like, the requisition system. Why are you requisitioning 100 shovels?
Shovel shotgun.
Shovel shot. We're
I
not
should
playing
also
Enter the
mention I'm
Gungeon.
salty on the gear aspect with Road due to the fact that it isn't a normal human wanting to use a sturdy shit. It's a literal warp abomination absorbing and integrating war gear into his body on a soul level, fusing it in a manner similar to Slayer Limb or Flesh Fused Weapon. Also, Slag Jr. is the size of a fucking Terminator.
Yeah. Like, when
I
Slag
think
Jr.
that
got
lets him at least pull the trigger.
when Slag finally got through with eating all the corpses, he could have easily used half the weaponry. Like, in his hands.
He is literally bigger than a Termy. He is fuck off huge.
Hoog.
Hug. So stupidly big.
Shit.
He has dummy thick printed on his fucking ass in hazard stripes. He's
Unfortunately,
also fuck off hung.
yes, in canon he is 1 foot like 11 inches or something like that.
God damn.
It's
like
he scores though can confirm.
These poor throat can confirm.
Indeed, it very much can confirm.
She's fatter around than most people's arm. God damn!
Yeah, Candy actually just he finished just RPing through that.
Ah, nice. This dungeon 2 feet long. God damn, he's. Carry the.
What,
Yeah.
what if you gave a dreadnought
On!
the upgrade virus?
I'm doing calculations.
He's doing calculations about the body mass. So
Yes, I'm running my body size to dick mass weight index ratio thing. I actually have a formula for that.
I'm not surprised you do.
He's actually a bit bigger than Dallascar.
Damn.
Yeah. Well, consider Dallascar is only the size of a Space Marine without their armor on.
True.
And Slag Senior is bigger than a
Slag Senior is like close to like 12 feet tall.
Junior, I mean.
Well, Slag Junior is like close to 12 feet tall, I think.
Yeah, also Candy, remember the final boss encounter from Road, that big bad boss Iron Warrior? The Reaper
Yeah.
autocannon he had was also modified to be unique. How? It had an ROF of single, 4-shot, 8-shot, as opposed to the normal single, 4-shot, no-shot. That Legion Chain Fist he carried was also unique, as it did more damage than the standard variant. How much more? Around 8, 9, and 10 more. Also, yes, Tex, congrats. Your dreadnought-sized motherfucker is bigger than the guy who's as big as a Space Marine. I'm not surprised. Slag Jr. is 12 feet, 8 inches tall. God damn. He is
big boy.
Oh, that's like 5 feet? No. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, 5 feet. I got it right the first.
Nice.
I got it right the first try. That's
He legitimately like doing everything he can in order to be taller than Candy by a metric fuck ton.
I'm more impressed that I actually got the math right on my first try.
Damn, nice.
Yeah, my first guess was 5 feet. Then I counted it out, and he's actually 5 feet taller than Dalaskar. Because Dalaskar is like 7. Hold on, let me check his. Why am I being so confused by this? I literally have his sheet right here. I put his height and shit in there. Okay. Build. Wait. No, I just put tank.
I just realized, oh god, it's actually gonna be quite fun being able to build the Wendigo mommy.
Yeah. Okay, never mind. I didn't put his I didn't put his height. I just put his build as fucking tank.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I mean, he's a literal unaugmented, unmodified human the size of a space marine. He is built like a tank. Slag did the unspeakable things to his physiology and soul just to be able to bridal carry his undivided dark mech waifu. Fucking Chad move.
Indeed.
And to fuck his undivided dark mech waifu into and then through the wall.
and the
then
following
also
wall,
a
and then the
Chad
floor.
Also a very Chad move. I approve. And then you've got Adrius and her Mechanicum Naga thing. She's got a lower half like a fucking centipede. That is not even a joke.
I thought she was more like a those melee
No, that's her normal body is like the lower half of a Tombstalker.
is that the one I'm thinking of?
No, you're thinking of Scorpack.
Oh.
The tri-legged scuddly guys with big ass swords.
Yeah.
Yeah. She uses those legs for when she's doing field work.
Okay, okay. That's fair.
Dalaskar is what's known as a man of culture.
Indeed.
Yes. I
Oh
want to.
god.
Oh god, that's a lot of text.
Yeah.
As for the final battle, that's the difference between me and Road. Road failed to understand that Tam wouldn't have an issue with any amount of normal endgame shit. I knew I had to go and make special crap specifically to counter Tam's BS, not to rely on what the book offered. He had a minus 30 to hit him if he didn't move, and he had retardedly tied, fuck it, I don't care. Retardedly tied dodge and 2 reactions a turn. I had to first hit him, and then I had to damage him through his ton of armor and toughness, his force field, and resistances. Those were my challenges to work around. And thus, Spray, Haywire, Hordes, and AoE plus debilitating special effects are how he was able to bring him down. No player character is invincible. Everyone has a weakness, and there's always bigger fish. I can and always will create encounters, and especially bosses, to counter specific player characters. Think the worms jumping out of the air to hit the move, or using creative and cruel traps for every occasion, like rounding a corner into a Beastman rocket. I have a literal dozen ways to kill Slag Jr. if needed. He has a ton of armor and toughness. His Termi armor, bonus force field, and is a walking gun mound, but he's not invincible. No one is. Well, besides Tonk. But Tonk doesn't count. Tonk is a god. One. Okay, alrighty. There's a reason there's a small trough
I've got one
in the main
counterpoint.
altar room aboard the Painful Caress, which has altars to every god by order of Candy, even the Emperor, minor Chaos gods, and Xenos gods, which is filled with speedweed. The offering altar to Tonk is a trough filled with his favorite feed. It also just fits Candy, I feel, to make sure that it's in place. All worship is accepted, provided it doesn't start trying to overtly genocide the rest. There are countless backroom murders with religion-based reasoning and many, many people who work to try and convert others in the fleet. But officially, they're all welcome. Just don't be retarded.
Yeah.
One day, however, a big blow to Slanesh will be conformed when Slag repaints the painful caress a nice undivided black instead of the eyesore pink. I can actually do that for you.
I'm
No,
actually
if-
half tempted to get a new commission for the painful caress.
Until then, if someone wants to give me a link to the original image, I can.
I
take it
still
live.
have that somewhere. Give me a moment.
Yeah, I can.
Hold on, I have to dig through like old files. Hold on.
It'll take me a bit of time, but by tomorrow I should have it hue shifted to black.
I mean, they're gonna hate the color scheme of my warband's fleet then, which is a very
Your Emperor's
bright,
children. I hate them already.
very bright purple and gold.
Also, I keep forgetting that this
You
is
can
the look for
appreciate
Shimizawa.
I think you'll be able to appreciate though that every ship has a name that is a musical reference.
Oh God.
No, because I hate music.
Also, fun thing, this is actually kind of the vibe that Shimizawa gives off for how she looks.
Most of them references to Metallica.
Well, she's not exactly a magician, but you get the...
Slag is 100% happy for all the decor to be of undivided instead of cornate, but that's galaxies better than Slaneshi pink. Meanwhile, you have my boys with swamp green, mud brown, and brass. My swamp rednecks, Stardies.
Swamp
Oh yeah, those guys that Dalaskar killed and stole one of their shotguns from.
Yep.
The Kidia
God.
campaign's gonna be fun.
Indeed.
They're loyalist. Actually, no. No? I forget. Maybe my brain's doing a break. I'm gonna set that up. It's gonna be, well, oh boy.
Give me a moment while I scroll through like 500 different pics. Oh, there it is.
Dalaskar is going to wake up after being crushed and hitting his head. Oh god. He is going to be without armor and weaponry. Oh boy.
So he's gonna be butt-ass naked.
Yeah, as usual. I mean, what?
There's some
I'm
interesting
joking.
things him and his wife do, apparently.
I'm joking. Relax.
You sure?
He's going to find
They're
some
just gonna solo the entire ship.
parties who's trying to get into a room. The door is going to see Dalskar and open up to his ID, and inside is the armor. Oh, perfect.
Oh, nice. Oh, so there you go. There's the ship.
Yeah, there you go. That's how you're getting your gear. Oh, cool.
And here's the full original image, where I actually got it from.
I don't like Imperial ship designs.
Imperial ship
I like
designs
them
are super weird
they
at
look like-
times.
Like fucking bricks. But
Like, some of them look cool, but other times it's just like, why?
a shotgun, a half box of rounds, a knife, and special experimental power armor. You know just how mean those Doomslayer shotguns can be.
But
Oh yeah, thanks. I know.
Please tell me it has a grappling hook.
I mean, I can probably
That's
add one
the
on during the
shotgun.
Cadia
That's
campaign.
one of the funnest things in Doom Eternal.
Yes.
That's not even a joke. The thing is like an 8-gauge double-barrel shotgun that even Astartes can have trouble handling the recoil
Actually attachment he can find.
of.
Me up!
Yeah.
It's
Alright.
not 8 gauge? Oh no.
Oh,
It's
This
2
is like-
gauge!
right. I
Oh
forgot.
god!
It's
Dude,
fucking
I was gonna
2
say,
gauge.
that's like 2 gauge or something.
2 gauge is like That's almost
2 gauge
basically a
is
solid
essentially-
slug.
Yeah, that's pretty much a slug. You need a strength bonus of 10 to use it. Yeah.
Like, hold on. Let me find what they usually use. The size of the shotguns they usually use for 8 gauge.
Just call it a 0 gauge shotgun. Really, it's just
I think they're
school
often
cannon.
called punt guns.
8 gauge shotgun is usually an elephant gun.
Yeah.
Or, the Remington Master Blaster 8 gauge industrial gun,
Keep in mind that this is a fucking double barrel.
which the Remington Master Blaster is the frame of a fucking M50 or a Browning, but it's got a much, much bigger barrel.
Here's
Hey,
me
Grave.
thinking about the
Hey,
the 4-barreled shotgun in Shadow Warrior.
Hey, Grave, you want to see the actual size of an 8 gauge shell?
Sure.
8 gauge is between the green one and the largest red one. It'll be some shit, as NPC Dallascar does not equal PC Dallascar. PC Dallascar is on par with Space Marine, but has less stats than his NPC counterpart. Hence him waking up from a coma after having shit fall on him, hitting his head hard. Also, you uneducated savages, gauges have actual meaning. A 1 gauge is a cannon, fires a 1-pound ball of lead. Yeah.
Exactly.
No.
Yes, it's got the 0 gauge shotgun. It's a fucking cannon.
Like, now I'm just thinking of a
0 gauge.
dumb joke from Mike Burnfire when they're fighting Biggest Dave. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know.
Where he pulls out a giant ass shotgun and it's just like,
That's the gun I was talking about. The 8 gauge industrial shotgun.
oh yeah.
Also, yes, that is literally an industrial grade firearm.
It's used to keep
is
the
a gun with a barrel diameter equaling a half-pound ball of lead. They are punt guns. You can't fire them normally with your shoulder.
I'm just
It
anytime
will
I
kill
see a video of those people using those, I'm just imagining, oh god, they're holding back the gates of hell.
Yeah.
Because that's what the videos look like whenever they're using them.
Just get like a 2 gauge shotgun, load it with like fucking dragon's breath. Boom.
Or
But-
just really, really injure you. I think a 8 gauge loaded with dragon's breath would just set you on fire.
Yeah. A 2 gauge is a gun with a
Barrel width of half-pound. It is a punt gun. You cannot fire it normally with your shoulder. It will kill you.
honestly.
Dragon's breath is not worth the hype.
Cool.
Dragon's breath is fun, but yeah, as Tech said, it's a psychological weapon more than anything. It's
Yeah.
not
Yeah, no.
that effective.
No, obviously.
I mean, it's
looks
certainly
fucking cool.
it's certainly effective at scaring people,
Most
and
definitely.
it's flashy. But yeah. So, going back to it. Tam also complained about me homebrewing encounters instead of using templates for shit in the book. Specifically, he said my stat line of Plague Marines was incorrect. Note, these weren't Astartes, they were descendants of human Marines who were plague-infested in the Nurglite world. Thus the name. What I took for his meaning is that he was unhappy he couldn't anticipate what I brought out and how his memorized enemy stat lines and books holding all of them, which he could just flip to mid-combat were useless as they didn't use them ever. It was unpredictable. You can't metagame unpredictability chaos. The weird shit, the creative shit, the mean shit, the kind of shit made out of pure spite I harnessed, and I had a lot of spite in the end for those encounters. Yet even then, I still tried to make it fair.
I mean, props for countering the metagaming.
I still tried to keep the balance. I knew I couldn't just take on Tam with higher rate of fire and damage, not when I'm dealing with an untouchable bullshit blender. I had to be smart, crafty. The cornered raccoon in the garage going for the eyes. I'm still pissed at him for pulling the shit with the force field and the daemon weapon. With the Nurglite world, I just threw away a bunch of notes and went, well, we're doing this now. Time for violence. As I pulled out the suicide bombing Nurglites. I was actually kinda happy that it went violence, as that gave me all the permission to start the war crime train. To pull out the mean bullshit.
Oh, keep in mind that Tam actually almost missed a complete threat to the fleet.
What was
because we did perception checks, and Tam noticed that there was like 3 different moving herds of animals on this world, and there's like Nurgle corrupted dinosaurs here.
Oh.
He notices one of them. He decides to zoom in on only one of the herds.
And not.
And they're fucking. Turns out it's mating season. He bombs it from orbit.
Oh my fucking god.
And then he just decides we go on the planet now. I was going to shell the fleet via organic plasma launchers. Plasma bugs!
Oh yeah, the plasma bug. You know the Nids actually have bioplasma guns?
That's fucking badass.
Yeah, the Nids actually have...
Most of the ships would have died. Yeah, Tex actually showed me the rolls that he came up with for the amount of damage the fleet was going to take from those plasma bugs. Most of the fleet would have been destroyed.
Yeah, not surprised. Most of the ships would have died, the rest would have been injured. Yeah.
Like, I am very glad that we ended up coming up with peace with the Nurglites, just because of the fact that I actually originally wanted to do things negotiably. Maybe do a few quests for them. Build relation. Nope, immediately violence.
Yeah.
I mean, we did meet them, and they were frightened, of course, so why wouldn't they? Because we're the first Outworlders they've ever met.
We're fucking aliens.
Yeah, basically.
Of course they're gonna be scared. Like, it wasn't really immediate violence. I ramped it up as the sessions continued. Yeah, Tex, I think you actually explained this a while ago. It was pretty much the natives realizing, okay, these people are going to literally fucking wipe us out. We need to throw... and the entire fucking drywall at them. Which, yeah.
Makes sense. Like, Candy actually did try to, like, in the beginning, try to be negotiable by using Toma, who was a Nurglite. So it's like, oh, just send the Nurglite out to go talk with his brothers.
Oh, yeah, and then, like, Tam shot at the Nurglites when they came out of cover.
Yeah. Using the plants and the animals of the world. Yep. Such as, the planet has naturally occurring haywire plants.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Oh yeah, Candy noticed one before she accidentally stepped in one of the fields.
Oh, that's terrifying. Okay.
Yes. This was before Candy was fully mechanoid as well.
Oh, that's...
So she stepped in that field, she could have actually been fucking murked.
Oh, boy. Alright, then.
They also have organic plasma. Oh yeah, organic plasma plants.
Oh, yeah.
Such as, there's legitimately a Nurglite who was so chill that could control these plants.
Plasma... Huh. Okay, that's... Tex? I like this world a lot more.
The Nurglite world was remarkably chill once the whole wanting to annihilate each other.
Situation.
Yeah, because Candy actually made a request that she meet their leader because she wants to smooth things over. It's a deadly dangerous shithole. It's beautiful
Oh,
as well.
yeah, no, it's a deadly dangerous shithole, but it's a beautiful shithole with perfectly weaponizable organic materials and devices.
Yes.
Like,
Legitimately, this planet is where Candy got the warp fusion reactor to build her heart.
plasma shooting plants. I could turn that into a fucking gun. Like, this is the kind of shit that this is like the kind of shit that Tree Warp Time Tescus would go after.
I mean, that's just peak biopunk right there.
Cyborg Punk is better.
He still enjoyed biopunk though.
Well, yeah, obviously, but Cyborg Punk is better. No, Tam didn't care about the haywire emitting field ferns or the fucking plasma plants with plasma plants with plants for plants.
You okay, Tescus?
Don't know.
Did you just have a fucking seizure? Do you have a stroke?
I mean, I do smell toast,
Oh shit.
but no, I don't think I'm having a stroke.
Yes. Bring me the Spudgun. Hands this plant-looking thing. Hold it up.
Candy
Smell.
actually does have a few samples of these plants though, by the way.
Ooh, cool. Reminder, Tam was invincible against everything normal in the base book. I had to bring out the weird shit and actually be smart about how to take on Tam specifically. Meanwhile, poor Slag, and especially poor Candy, had no real chance against half the shit I homebrewed. I had to balance for 3 rapidly different player levels. Yeah.
Oh, yes, you set a trap for X character. Unfortunately, Klaus walked into it first.
Luckily, Candy just didn't care if he ran off ahead of them. She
Yeah.
didn't care if he was being a
Tam-
dumbass.
Luckily, Tam was enough of a fuck-ass idiot that he would regularly run away from the rest of the party, so Tex could relatively safely throw the bullshit at him without worrying
Yeah,
about
Candy
him.
kept up the charade that she was on his side, but secretly she was planning to dig a chain axe into his ass.
No, that's too much fun for them. They're Slaneshi, remember?
Oh no! This was going
Oh,
to
yeah.
be very, very different kind of chain axe up the ass.
Oh god.
Specifically, it was going to involve skewering with a plant that explodes
Well.
plasma into him.
They weren't even a good Slaneshi. They were a boring perfection Slaneshi.
Oh yeah, they wanted to be the best swordsman.
That is a fucking weeb shit.
Like, legitimately, they wanted to try to kill that immortal Slaneshi champion.
Lucius the Eternal?
Yes.
You know what? I would have just let him.
The thing is,
please,
he
go
wanted
on,
to
try
kill
and kill
Lucius.
You become Lucius.
Yeah, Candy.
One way to
His
dispose of them.
reasoning... No,
Candy,
here's the best part.
Candy, it's Lucius
I
the
know.
fucking Eternal. If a Necron can become him after killing him, a Necron warrior, a literal, emotionless, mindless machine with barely enough sentience to step over a rock, then anyone can turn into him.
I still like the theory that Dante is the only person who could kill him.
Maybe? I don't know
Dante
enough
killed
about Dante to really know.
I
It's like,
don't know. No.
see, anyone that kills me with a little bit of pride, I feel no pride for you, brother.
I feel no
only
pride
feel
killing
pity.
you. I am just
Oh shit! Ah!
I'm too fucking tired to care. Go away.
Legitimately, his reasoning for why he thinks that he could have killed him was because of the fact that his coming back was taking longer and longer.
Okay, yeah.
He believed that he was starting to lose his ability.
Okay, but he still had it.
Yes,
Like,
but for some reason he had this dumbass reasoning that he could be able to do it.
Also, yes, if he did kill the literally best swordsman of Slaanesh, which would have killed him more than likely, I would have said, roll up another character, you become Lucius and joined his armor. Yeah.
Hell yeah, I would have loved to have that story.
At that point, I would have just, like, as soon as he said that, I probably would have just dropped him in a room with Lucius Eternal and said, alright, buddy, go nuts.
Either Lucius kills you,
I
or
was
you
just
become
waiting for him
Lucius.
to somehow
Either way, it's a win-win
succeed.
because you're gone.
Yeah, that would have been nice.
Yeah.
Just letting him succeed just to say, no, you're Lucius now. Get fucked. Roll up a new character.
He probably would have even quit after that.
Good. It would have been a
Because
good win.
considering he quit after getting hit once.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Not
that's-
even taking damage, getting hit.
That's right. That's right.
No, roll up a new human character.
Yes, there are rules now.
Yeah.
Even if my Space Marine is one of the kind of perfection obsessed types, he's at least trying to do shit different.
Like exploring different avenues of perfection. Not just,
Very much. So he's trying to
No.
be.
I would have told him to his face, you're playing a human now. No Space Marines.
yeah,
He probably would have found a way to play a fucking...
pseudo Space
know.
Marine bullshit.
I don't fucking know.
Like legitimately, he gained all the skills that the captain had just by eating her flesh. Candy hated him immediately for doing that.
Yeah. That's just...
Because Candy and Slag made sure that when they got in the Nurglate world, they at least... Well, no, they didn't bury her on the Nurglate world. They buried her on a different world, if I remember correctly.
The implant, yeah, that implant is fucking bullshit. The only reason I've got something similar for Vecna is because he's a homuncula, homunculi, and they literally strap body parts onto themselves for a living. Or other people. Or animals. Or prisoners.
Or
anyone,
other
really.
homunculi, or even their...
Or other homunculi. Or
even
other
just
Dark
random Dark Eldar they pull off the streets.
Yeah. They just strap limbs onto something for fun.
Yeah.
And Vecna's version of that is seriously heavily nerfed. I think I get like... Andy, didn't we agree that I get like only half the skill bonus
Yeah.
associated that it would be normally?
Yeah.
I've read through most of them. I don't remember.
I've
though.
read through them. I don't remember it all, but I remember it's a lot of bullshit.
Yeah,
like-
but a lot of really good stuff. Yeah, and like, if it was up to me to get like even half of that shit, it would be... you'd have to go through the kind of shit that Tescus went through to get like the Volkite pistol or his Tez Plasgun.
Like, secondary heart. Like, look
Yeah,
at all this
Vetch-
stuff. This is all they get.
Vetcher's Gland. You may spit acid as a ranged weapon with the following profile: 3-meter range, 1d5 damage, 4 penetration, toxic. If you hit your target by 3 or more degrees of success, you've blinded them for 1d5 rounds. That's essentially a close range stun that you can, use as a ranged attack. Very nice, very strong. Progenoids. These may be received with a successful Medicaid test, which means you can make more Space Marines. Black Carapace. While wearing power armor, enemies do not gain a bonus to hit you due to your size.
Yeah, it's all exclusive, no matter what, according to the rules of the book, which is bullshit.
That's... Okay, that Black Carapace one is just straight up fucking lying.
That's how
I
it
don't
works
care
in the
how
rules. It's dumb.
I don't care how fast you can move. If you're the size of a goddamn refrigerator and you're running at me and I've got a shotgun and I pull that trigger, I am going to hit you. You are the size of a goddamn fridge with more metal than a car.
I think that's how... I think they just basically said, Oh well, it's because the black carapace allows them to better integrate with the armor, so obviously they're more maneuverable or some
Okay.
shit.
No!
They're basically
No!
Spartans, but bigger.
No!
Uh,
Integration doesn't do jack shit.
I don't know. There's some
Okay,
weird,
okay,
dumb reasoning.
Okay. Better integration with the armor would mean that you could control it better, which could affect maneuverability. But it would still rely on a Space Marine's natural reaction times, speeds, and effectiveness at those reactions. And still, you can't dodge a point-blank shotgun because you move fast.
Yeah, I do get what you mean,
Yeah.
and
Not
also
even,
what Tex is saying.
This
not
is
even
nice.
Skag
It's
counted
not
as
quite
size cat
realistic.
4. He was literally fused to his fucking armor. It was his skin. It was his entire shell.
Oh my fucking god, Tia, why?
Oh god, what did they do this time? Oh god, why am I pinged? What the fuck?
What the fuck?
I'm going to kill the moth.
Move, please. Hold on, let me.
Tex, do you want any kind of context? Please say no. I don't want to explain this. God, I fucking hate Space Marines.
It's like seniors counted it at
Counted
before.
as it before he got his Chaos Carapace armor and before he got to be size cat 6. He was nude. As nude as the day he was fucking born. Yeah. Warpstone
It's Magnum Warpstone Dong. Tucky's Danny.
Dude's got a fucking autocannon for a dick.
Oh dear lord.
Uh,
Oh fuck.
This is my favorite part about Black Crusade.
Us just shitposting and having fun.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Us shitposting and having fun while I'm looking over the stuff about two
Remember.
different systems.
Remember, it's made out of solid rock, essentially. So that's like a foot-long slab of essentially quartz swinging at about head height.
Yeah.
Remember, it's made out of solid rock, basically. That would be like getting hit with a giant-ass floppy.
I'm picturing it and I'm laughing.
I can't read that with a straight face.
Mood.
You can take your head off. Ah! Just like oh my god.
Is this entertaining? Also,
That's funny shit. Yes.
also, Tescus, I did look over your character, looking good.
Nice.
I just thought I'd let you know.
Thank you, hon.
Hmm.
Oh, my neck. Ah, fuck. Move, bitch! Get out the way! Ah! Anytime that man makes like he's going to turn, everyone in a 5-foot radius ducks. Biggest warpstone is Dickus!
Biggest warpstone is Dickus coming through.
God damn it, Tex.
Why do you find the name Biggest Dickus hilarious?
I think it's funny when I say biggest, dickest.
I love that scene.
It's like Monty Python is fucking balling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you say, Wackus Bonkus? Kill him. Ooh, naughty Wackus Bonkus.
Jesus. I love this fucking table. This is like my first this is like the Mass Effect D&D game, but constantly.
Oh god.
Like this is exactly what the entire game was like and what it was like hanging out with those guys. It was fuck,
Yes, I
miss
just
those
rush
guys.
at them. You're not gonna shoot at them? Why? I have my Omni Sword.
I miss those guys. They were
Omnisword.
what the fuck is
Mhm.
an Omni Sword?
I'm guessing
you
it's
know-
meant to
you
be
know-
kind of like an Omni Blade, but in the shape of a sword.
So you know the Omni Blade, right?
No.
It's the so the
Mass Effect.
it's your melee option Mass Effect 3 where apparently
Oh, right.
the fucking blade that
Sunny-
in
the
lore is
Sunny-
that apparently there's like a nano forge built into
the
the
Sunny
Omni.
D knife.
Yeah, the Sunny D knife, yes.
It's the Sunny D knife. Yes.
Now imagine that, but it's a sword.
Also, Check and Candy won't be able to hold the Studigo box. She's honestly not strong enough to hurl a strength.
So, going back to last session, note, drawing weapons is honestly a terrible idea around Cornates, along with most other threatening measures. It's also just a terrible idea around most Chaos, and most in 40k regardless, but especially around those who are on hair triggers already. Not gonna lie, honestly, question why I have to make this a point of this, but here we are. Also, I checked, and Candy wouldn't be able to hold the Studigo box. She's physically not strong enough due to her low strength. Meanwhile, there's literally a Necron Scarab lost in the sauce that is Candy's titty dimension.
Oh, right. Oh, right. There's still Jeffrey and Candy's titties. She keeps forgetting to pull them out.
Yeah, that's a Tombstalker.
No, I actually do have a scarab.
Oh yeah, right. I remember that. I only saw him like once.
He's been trapped in there for 3 years. The thing is that the scarab hasn't really come up in a bit. He can
Yeah,
tap
yeah.
dance.
The tap dancing scarab. I remember the scarab from my first session here. Teska stumbled out of a closet into Candy's tits, looked up and saw her with a scarab on her shoulder, and that was the last time it was actively mentioned.
Just hasn't really come up as necessary for a bit. Candy,
Yeah.
he's literally lost to the sauce as Candy's titty dimension.
And then there's the Tombstalker.
Yes, it's the Tombstalker that Candy constantly shoves back in there.
Yeah, there's a Tombstalker in her tits. That's always fun.
I do love how we came up with a reason why there's a Tombstalker in her tits.
He got lost.
The legitimate reason is when we were on the Necron world before you ever joined Tescus. We were being pulled along by Tombstraders. And the idea is around that time is when the titty dimension got formed.
Oh, cool.
And
Also,
one of them ran into Candy and ended up getting trapped in the titty dimension, very confused.
get fucked. Also, Tex, when you mention the like 2-gauge shotgun, all I'm imagining is a KS-23.
Oh, what now?
The KS-23.
Oh, okay.
That is a long what?
Jesus Christ. That was a long
What is
week.
that image link? But yes, the KS-23 is a repurposed anti-aircraft weapon made by the Russians.
That's a shotgun.
Yes.
I want one.
It was originally designed.
It's a
As
fucking
an
sawed-off side-by-side.
Oh god.
Yes, Doom Guy engage.
Fuck yeah. But yeah, I was just imagining the KS-23, which originally was a Soviet either a riot suppression gun, then they tried to use it for anti-aircraft, or that's where they got the barrels from. from old anti-aircraft. Yeah. Okay, here it is. The KS-23 was designed in the 1970s for suppressing prison riots, made by TSNI Tawes, the key Soviet weapons developer for the MVD. The barrel was made from 23mm aircraft gun barrels that were rejected due to flaws in the manufacturing. They were deemed acceptable because of the lower stress of firing slugs and less than lethal rounds, and were cut down in length to be used for shotgun barrels.
Candy and Tescus, before he grew, would be incapable of opening or closing the breech. Poor Candy tearing a mechanoid bicep. Oh, fuck. That'd be even more painful for her.
Yeah.
Because that would not heal easily.
I think even after Tescus's growth spurt, he would still have a bit of trouble just because he might be large, but he is not used to his muscle, and most of it is still not very well trained. But also, I just fucking love the.
She needs Slag to come and take care of it. Just
But also,
she tears the
I
muscle
brought up-
and she just is like, ow, 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 fuck. Why didn't you warn me about this? She's yelling at her bodysuit. Because that's the thing with her bodysuit. Her
Oh, yeah,
necrodermis
warn-
bodysuit. It acts like
warns
venom
like
and warns her about things.
Yeah. I also just brought up the KS-23 because I really like the KS-23.
It looks fucking badass.
It's fucking
It looks
beautiful.
like it's like a sturdy shotgun.
Yeah, it's fucking beautiful. I love it. It is a 4-gauge riot shotgun. She needs Slag to come take care of it. Both forget the gun and to kiss the bicep better. Nice. Holy sweet mother of God.
Hmm?
Okay, so I'm looking at the different ammunition types. One of the ammo types for the KS-23 was the Barricada, otherwise known as the Barricade. A cartridge with a solid steel projectile able to destroy the engine block of a car at up to 100 meters.
Jesus.
Boy.
Then there's, the Bird Cherry 7, a tear gas grenade with CN agents. The Lilac, a tear gas grenade with a CS agent. And 2 add-on muzzle mortars. The 36mm Nazadka 6 and the 82mm Nazadka 12.
Oh, you guys want to learn something about Shemzala?
Sure.
Her Wraithbone arm will actually act as her spell focus when she finally, if she ever becomes a psyker.
Cool. Also, yeah, sure. I'll check the driver's eyes.
Oh God.
Are they covered in blood? I wouldn't be surprised.
Next up, jackasses, Harpoon Square.
What the fuck is a harpoon?
It is a tool used to skewer whales.
The fuck
A
is
whale.
a whale?
It is a large seaborne mammal.
The fuck is a mammal?
You are, you dirtbag.
No, I'm
What's
not.
a dirtbag? Oh wait,
Ah.
I use those all the time.
That's a sandbag, Grave. Also, the thing with the arm is it's both a psi focus and can be repaired better than any tech priest can by her brother's psychic might.
Yeah.
Impressive.
Because he knows how to move. He knows how to use Wraithbone now, at least limitedly.
Nice. That's impressive. Holy shit, there's a civilian version.
Oh God. Oh, you guys want to see
Tawes?
something that I actually got commissioned by a friend that cost me.
Aww. This thing looks like shit.
This is something I commissioned from a friend for literally 3 PlayStation gift cards.
Oh, damn. Let's see. So you look on the cameras of the jackass popping one-liners and you see it goes back a day to the following night. Oh boy. Alright, let's watch the massacre. I'll get the popcorn.
Move.
Also, This is what the civilian version of the KS-23 looks
Oh
like.
my god, that looks so dumb.
It's called the Tawes 123, and it's literally just a KS-23 with a stock strapped to it and a longer barrel.
That is legitimately disappointing.
Yeah, I'm honestly disappointed in it. Why do you think I said it looks so fucking boring?
What do you think about
You look at that previous one, I was like, that is some fucking Space Marine shit right there.
Oh, the
And then you have
Yes, that's actually something I commissioned from a friend a long time ago.
I approve.
Like, I don't talk to them anymore, just mostly because we had like a falling out, but still,
Oh,
I
I'm
do
sorry.
love their art style. It was mostly just because of conflicting personalities at times, and
Damn, I'm sorry to hear that.
it happens no matter what.
sucks.
Hold on, I'm sending it to text.
Except like the first one that looks like fucking Space Marine shit, and then you've got the other one that's just like, oh, it's just another shotgun.
Yeah.
Not even a particularly interesting shotgun, just a shotgun. Which reminds me, I found this
It comes from the
prototype
driver's
design.
POV.
Found a prototype design for a magazine-fed shotgun.
It comes from the driver's POV. You see a horde of beastmen coming out of a forest, a scouting party who notice the twuck. They try to sneak over and assault the vehicle. It's a fucking bloodbath. Alright, Graves, show me what you got.
I don't have anything to show, but yeah, it's literally a magazine fit. Like the magazine's fucking huge.
Do you mean the AA-12?
Well, I don't think so. I think this design ever went into production.
Magazine-fed shotgun, because there's a lot of them.
There are a lot, but they use drum mags. This is a stick mag.
Yeah, there's a lot of stick mag fed shotguns.
I haven't heard of many.
There's the KS-12, which is the Soviets' Kalashnikov shotgun rifle. The 590, which is essentially a Benelli, I think.
Oh, neat.
Mossberg.
The KS-12
shotgun.
actually looks pretty neat.
Yeah, KS-12's good.
Actually, this could have been a precursor to the KS-12. I see stock.
It's an absolute slaughter as the truck runs through a horde of them, ramming them down, ripping them apart with his mouth while holding them down with legs, stamping them into paste. All while Katz controls the vehicle to a minor extent, mostly giving encouragement as the beastmen try hacking with their cleavers and shooting with bolt actions. A few sneak into the back of the truck, where a absolute hailstorm of gunfire comes out, followed by a bloody chunk of corpses. Also, Grave, give me the image of the gun.
As I said, I don't have an image of it.
How the fuck do you know what it looks like?
Yeah, I know.
That
is
is
something
cornate.
like-
Not enough blood on the fluff. Aw.
I remember from seeing like years. Magazine had like 6 to 8 rounds or something.
Okay, that'll at least narrow it down a bit. Magazine-fed shotgun, 6 to 8.
And it didn't have a stock, so you have like a pump action shotgun, magazine fed.
Magazine-fed pump-action shotgun. Okay, those are a thing. Certain shotguns or mag-fed shotguns do still use the. I mean, well, technically most shotguns are magazine-fed shotguns nowadays. But anyways.
Time to meet your maker, Grave. Oh no.
Time to meet. You have failed us for the last time. It's time to meet your maker. Grave.
Time's up, Tommy. Take him to the Skull Crusher.
Oh.
Oh god, I know this one.
Skull Crusher. Take him to the Skull Crusher.
It's a giant pair of very, very soft-looking but powerful thighs. I approve. I approve of this execution method.
Yeah. That is how Klaus dies.
Dies between candy thighs.
Okay, let's
Dear
see.
Lord.
These are like 19 magazine-fed shotguns that you can buy in the U.S. So there's the Kalashnikov Chaos 12T Tactical, the Saiga. No, that uses Saigas. The Mossberg 50 or 590M. The Rock Island Armory VR80, which. Okay, that uses an AR-15 frame for some reason. A JTS M12 AK, the Kalashnikov Comrade 112 or 12.5, the Black Aces Tactical Pro Series M, the EAA MK 1919 Match Style, no clue what that is. Fostech Origin 12, the Rock Island Armory VR60, the standard manufacturing SKO shotty. That is some hive ganger shit. So, all right. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, you're not wrong, Tex. SRM arms M1216. The Panzer Arms BP. What the?
Oh yeah, I imagine that Candy very much did help a lot by just sitting down and talking to him about work.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like I will definitely say that is partly my blunder, but it's also
Yeah.
definitely Klaus's blunder.
I
Well, very
I
much.
also yeah, I didn't help as much as I could have, I will admit. Definitely could have done that better.
Like mistakes happen, so I'm not gonna say let's go back retcon the whole thing.
Definitely
Okay,
not.
mistakes happen, and honestly, it makes this interesting. Now Klaus has gotta try and redeem himself, I suppose.
Time marches forward, learning experiences. Indeed.
Mm-hmm.
That or I sentence you all to the honking.
Tonk thonking. Yeah. Ah, shit. Well, that's gonna be a pain in the ass. Ow. I think I just pulled a muscle in my jaw.
Oof.
Oh god, I know how that feels way too much. I get those like way too often.
Ah, fuck. Yeah, I definitely pulled something in my jaw. That or sentence you all to tonk thonking, and it's just the entire party no longer existing in this material plane. I mean, that would be a fair punishment. I won't say I don't deserve it.
I mean, honestly, I'm just waiting for Klaus to die, probably stupidly.
I did have something to say. Oh, right. No more. No retconning, please. I don't have good experiences with that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Last
no,
time that
I mean,
happened, I got betrayed by my mercenary guild that I made.
Yep.
Dex knows. And Candy.
I will say this, but a small taste of what's to come. There's going to
There's gonna be plenty more, even with even less restraint and maturity than Throckmortius here. Oh, great. A test to see how the party would fare without Candy as the mediator. Sometimes you need someone willing to bow their head. Yeah.
The thing is, Candy is remarkably like, oh yeah, we gotta respect the traditions with them. She's trying to teach that to everyone. Though I suppose she hasn't really gone through with that.
I am not that kind of person.
Klaus is still
Candy
learning.
has become the person who's just like, we're gonna do our best to make sure they're happy so we don't end up getting our heads cut off.
And meanwhile, you've got me who's just, you do your thing, I do my thing. I don't care if my thing pisses you off. I let you do your thing. Leave me the fuck alone. I should mention, Throckmortius' mother deliberately didn't serve Clausus to avoid potential or even further confrontation, not to insult, which is, by her own milf eyes, young boy. Yeah.
I mean,
She's
Klaus is a little disappointed in it, but he isn't exactly taking offense to it.
oh, that's
He at least understands what he did wrong.
yeah.
There'd be a lot less fuss if he did get food the second time around. It's like, I'm just gonna remember this time. Oh yeah, I can. Something I had actually forgotten the first time. So it's
Oh!
like,
Hey, Klaus, I think
and I was like, oh yeah! Scythe comes down, thwack. Fuck!
Also,
I think
yes,
I found
mom is indeed a MILF.
I think I found the gun you're talking about, Klaus.
Ooh, yeah.
I imagine that woman who was able to birth a 5-year-old like that, a fucking 9-year-old like that, is indeed a MILF.
Yeah. Is that in any way similar to what you were thinking of, Grave?
Mossberg, isn't it?
Let me look. It's the Mossberg 590M Shockwave.
It's similar. It's similar. You're on the right track. The one I came across is I'd say older. It doesn't have like the modern plastics and stuff. It's very much like kind of same sort of metallism that Russian one is.
Right. So it is a shockwave, but it's metal. Or at
Definitely,
least has a bit more of a metallic sheen to it.
it's definitely in the same vein as the shockwave.
Yeah. I'm gonna stop looking. I can't help but
Yeah.
imagine the look in the Eye of Darkness when looking at Tescus in the same as what Candy has when Slag comes back and what Throckmortius' mom looks at Space Hulk Hogan. Just that smug look of, damn, there goes my giant hunk of man meat all to myself. Darkness is surprisingly lucky for a Slaneshi.
Yeah.
Especially considering Tescus's usual opinion of those types. Suffice to say, world responding with violence or no, Tescus is not afraid to introduce someone to the old 8-gauge dental plan. She has god tier luck, literally 100 in the hidden luck stat. Yeah. She somehow survived the shit I put her through that first battle. The dice god said, "This one's lucky, chief." I said, "Oh, okay, can I see my wife and kids yet?" No, said the dice gods. Yeah. Poor Texan.
Oh boy. So imagine the group is in a fight. Everyone's blasting their shit. Tawes just comes in at the last minute, hits it with a sword, or not, hits it with a shovel. And after, like, all the calc and stuff, it does 1 damage, actually kills the thing. Gus is like, yay, I did it! And everyone's just like, uh-huh,
Yeah,
fascinating.
Steeler.
Good job, kid.
Motherfucking kill stealing son of a.
Yes, he's been hitting it all this time. Miss, miss, miss. Not enough damage. Miss.
I should mention,
Ironic-
I am happy the move
Unironically
isn't
only
here,
gets the hit.
otherwise I would be able to
That
post this.
finishes it.
Calypso finds themselves waking up as the truck begins moving again. It is dusk, growing darker, and they find themselves as described above.
Oh god.
Yeah.
I see my wife and kids yet? No. No. Why? The sun is a deadly laser.
The sun is a deadly laser.
Imagine tricking someone with that. It's like, look up at the sky. They look up. They just look directly into the sun. Now they're blind.
Yeah, you can actually look at the sun for a while without going blind. I may have done it a bit too much as a kid. Yeah, there's a reason I need glasses. Although that might just be because my dad needed them as well. I don't know where he got his ocular damage from. Asshole. Levy-chan literally enshrined the move in beastman bones, skulls, beastman weapons, and covered her up with still bloody pelts as blankets.
I mean, that's cute.
Yeah, it is. Ah.
I mean, those bloody pelts
That's
must be
just
super
kind of
fucking warm.
Like, good job.
Probably, yeah.
It's like, those are still probably, like, fresh from the kill, so those things must be, like, insanely warm and comfy.
Warm. They's warm.
Indeed. Interior crocodile alligator. Oh, God. British MOD banned the use of pinup women on the nose of Royal Aircraft in 2007. In 1993, the U.S. Air Force Mobility Command ordered that all nose art should be gender neutral.
Oh, yeah.
And then there's fucking Felix on the nose of I don't even know what the fuck that is.
That looks... Well, at the risk of sounding racist, it's called a bay tea dump.
What?
It is a plane specifically designed to be shot down and turn the ocean to tea. Because the Brits fucking suck. I'm gonna dump your fucking tea in the harbor like I dump your fucking planes in the ocean. They smell like absolute shit, but they're warm as hell. Yeah, it's Beastman. I'm not surprised. Oh, God. I should also mention Lovey-chan has the same deal as Einheits. They both feel perpetual, never-ending hatred. They do, however, occasionally feel a lessening of that emotion, which is how they know something is good. That's their positive reinforcement. Fuck off, Chaticus! I want to punch the fucker in the face. I'm going to dump your tea in the ocean just like how I dumped your mom.
Solo survived the war doing your mom. Your dad still wants my head.
I don't even know if my dad's actually still alive. No, he probably is. He's like... What? How old would he be? Like... He was like 42 when me and got divorced, so... He'd be like 50 by now? 49? Somewhere around there. Oh boy.
Oh God.
You
How is that man still alive?
know what? I'd actually like to see that fight.
How is this man still alive is my question.
Chaticus versus Daliscar himself. That would be an interesting brawl.
Mm-hmm.
My neck.
Jerdicus is now hunted by the Heralds of Slanesh.
Too bad. I am
Man
Chaticus
just
the Strong
said with
Lord.
2
You cannot
words.
kill what is metal and which refuses to kneel to that whore Slanesh.
One sentence, he has now got an entire warband on his head, ready to orbitally bombard him.
One sentence. I could do that with 2. You say that like orbital bombardment will stop him.
Oh no, orbital bombardment is just step 1.
Uh-huh. What's step fuck you?
Exterminatus.
Yeah, that's true.
Or pulling a Necron and blowing up an entire star. Either or.
Yeah.
No, these guys are chaos. They don't have exterminatus equipment. Or they don't have the ability to arm themselves. Lack manufactorums to make the ammunition.
I mean, there's still some manufactorums under the control of chaos.
I mean, true, but getting an exterminatus round is incredibly hard.
Well,
You say that like an orbital bombardment will stop him, and that he won't literally just phase out of reality to the realm of metal, just like how Skag
the
does
thing.
with the Dark Forest.
Here's the thing. These guys can also phase out to the realm of metal.
No, they can't.
You think running away to the realm of metal is gonna save him? No.
Yeah, the realm of
These
metal
guys
is the
run on
Slaaneshi
metal.
realm. Graves, you do realize this man is quite literally an Imperial Saint, yes?
Yeah. He is an Imperial Saint, full through and through.
Yeah.
I mean, if he pisses off to the realm of saints, then they can't follow him.
No, they phase out of the realm of noise. They're an insult to metal. They go loud. They go to the loud noise dimension.
Some of them do.
No, they all do. The loud noise dimension is Slaanesha's armpit. This is the price you pay for being Slaaneshi. Accept it and move on.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, no. There are definitely some among them that only go to the realm of noise, but some of them
No.
are more than noise.
No. If they're noise marines, they go to the realm of noise.
Oh, that's the noise marines, but not all of them are noise marines. They are all Slaaneshi.
Then they go to the realm of noise. Slaanesh music, there's like 2 days when a Slaaneshi starts learning music that the music is actually music. Anything past that point becomes noise. And then you go to the realm of loud noise.
Some of them go to the realm
Shaticus
of
the
dubstep.
Strumlord's Admech electric guitar. Deals 15 sonic damage with a penetration of 2. Spray, reload, haywire 1, concussive 3. Best craftsmanship flak armor, plus 5 to intimidate, half weight, plus 1 additional armor to all locations. A Rosarius with a protection of 50, overloads 1, plus 10 bonus to fear and pinning tests. Nice. You ready to see some absolute drugs? You're gonna see shit.
Oh,
Come
God.
on, Rat Boss. Let's see what you got. A 1, and a 2, and a 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my fucking god.
He's made guitars out of everything.
Oh my fucking god. Starting from the top. Spray,
My
tearing,
spirit
crippling
is just
2,
like,
hallucinogenic 2,
at
mutagenic.
last, a worthy
Spray, douse,
adversary.
devastating 7. Spray, concussive 5, primitive 7. Spray, force, silent, has a single slot for a soul stone. Spray, fleshbane, felling 4. Spray, accurate, devastating 2.
And
I'm
my God,
going
just
to
like,
enjoy stealing all of those guitars and eating them.
great
Oh
fucking
yeah, the Great
rat
Horn
guitar.
and the Great Horned Rat's Techno Laser Guitar. It does
my guy
23
just has a
sonic damage
chaos
with a
flavor
penetration
guitar.
of 7. It has Spray, Experimental, Toxic 3, Devastating 10, Felling 13, and Warp Weapon. So that's fun.
Yeah, no, my guy just has his chaos flamer guitar with a doom siren amplifier.
Ugh. Noisy.
Like he would absolutely challenge this guy
He
to a
would
fucking
lose.
guitar battle.
He would lose.
I don't know. This will be pretty close.
You say that. You are not metal enough to beat Chaticus.
Yeah, that's the thing. He's got a bog standard stat block. Like, no, I am a demon evolved being. How is this cardsman so good?
30 to all characteristics. He is literally a guardsman. He is just a man. And yet, he has balls bigger than a titan. 30 to all characteristics, 15 wounds, 5 armor to all locations. Ow. He is just a mortal man. And he is Shaticus the Strumlord.
Oh, it's literally one of those cases of where you beat a devil in the fiddling contest.
Mm-hmm. He kneels to no pink warp thought. He beat the pink warp thought in a battle of the bands. Metal only, of course. Yeah, that makes sense. Take a look at this if you wish. Oh god. Oh boy, what's this text? Woo! Okay. Archetype Guardsman, race human, warband name, Imperium of Mankind, pride, beauty, ascendancy. Guardsman in immaculate flak armor, wearing glasses of the Imperial Guard insignia, with 2 angelic wings upon his back. Yeah. Gender, male, eyes blue, age 24, build standard, complexion pale, hair brown, disgrace regret. Imperium across from Admech, Chaos across from Necron, Orc across from Eldar, Tyranid across from Tau. There is significance to all of these. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, fuck. Now remember, Tescus has to go see this asshole again. Yeah, I've got to deal with this again. This is gonna be fun. And to not be fooled by his disguise and to have a song against him. Oh god.
House will back Tescus up with his shovel-turned bass guitar.
Thank you, Klaus. Tis won't be a battle, tis will be a song. Oh, great. Soon all shall begin the Herman forgoring. Oh, great. The great forgoring. My fave. Ow. Oh, my neck. Ow. Also, do none of you know what I meant by the term asymmetrical no. Oh. Okay, got it. So that's what asymmetrical symmetry is.
I believe that is called mirroring.
They are opposite yet symmetrical, balanced yet asymmetrical. Got it. Ow. Ow. Not really mirrored either. They are what I call asymmetrical symmetric. Interesting. I should mention I eventually plan to bring the ERP Candy and I are doing over to the ERP Tech channel proper. I've been saving each and every last post we make on a Word doc because fuck you. Alrighty then. Good to know, Tex.
Grant, I'm gonna take a minute to do stuff a hydrate.
Alrighty. Ah! My neck. I am going to... Ugh, crack something's spine. Because fuck you. Also, Candy, do me a favor and watch this on stream. Also, would you like me to repost the most recent update in our Steam DMs? Candy.
Oh, sorry, the dogs are going crazy. I had to go check on them.
Ah, no worries.
Okay, so what were you?
Tex wants you to watch a thing, and also would you like him to repost the most recent update in Steam DMs?
Sure. Yes, please.
You're probably wondering why you're here. You're here because you done fucked up too many times!
What the fuck? Oh yeah, that is the thing that Tex has been doing, where he's copying over the latest posts into his doc.
Nice.
Also, I have no idea how you weave that into power armor.
Very carefully.
Very carefully.
Also, and for what you forgot to read, robes of torment consisting of long lengths of leather or chainmail studded with serrated hooks and barbs woven through armor, both inside and out. The strands inflict delightful jolts of pain with each hit. What would be torturous agony to others only acts as a focus for a true follower of the Dark Prince towards greater deeds. First time a Slanesh dedicated heretic receives damage each round, he suffers +1 additional damage, but gains +10 to the next test he makes. The user can intentionally cause themselves 1 damage as a free action, ignoring all forms of protection, to gain the benefit. This bonus is lost if not used by the end of the heretic's next turn. How the fuck do you weave this into power armor? The only way I could imagine would be like speed weed, but it's stinging nettle. They also had these two. Pendant of Slanesh. The Pendant of Slanesh is a powerful device that once active buries itself within the wearer's chest. Into the heart. Each time the host is wounded, it pulses, infusing rage and adrenaline and agonizing ecstasy. Each time the heretic suffers damage, immediately gains 1d5 temporary agility, changing his movement rates and initiative order at the end of combat. This bonus agility is lost, and the heretic suffers 1d5 levels of fatigue. Only those dedicated to Slanesh can use a pendant, and once implanted, it cannot be removed without requiring a bionic heart replacement. Rapture Standard. Since the Thalwars died in blissful slaughter, overwhelms allies, feels invincibility, where Forms vary, large banner, aloft, all dedicated who can draw line of sight, reroll all failed willpower tests and reduce all damage received by 1 to a minimum of 1. A Rapture Standard only functions when carried by a character dedicated to Slanesh. Ow. Fuck Tam, I literally sentenced Tam to a fate worse than Malal on the aborted Chaos God of Unbelief combined. Alrighty then. I can't say he didn't deserve it. Fuck. Literally stuck, not able to do anything in the endless void of nothingness. Not as God, not as flesh, only his mind and the inability to go insane. Well. Sucks to suck, motherfucker. No sight, no sound, but there isn't any in the void anyway. No touch or taste, no smell, only perpetual torment as they no longer have the gifts of a Slaneshi. No longer pleasurable in the slightest, just pure isolation from everything. Well, like I said, sucks to suck, Slaneshi.
I mean, they could have just become a chaos spawn.
No, because they'd still be able to feel. Chaos Spawndom is too kind. Literal soul destruction is too kind. Then it's just nothing. No ego, no life. Then the torment has ended. Yeah. See, Tex is, cruel. Or at least it can be. Very, very.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pin up women never said anything about men.